Hello there YouTube, it's your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Today we are looking at the Marvel Legends Venom Space Knight 2-pack with Mania. Yes, I don't have all the Guardians of the Galaxy issues with Agent Venom, but I do have every issue of Venom Space Knight and every appearance of Mania in trade form. So I am quite a fan of the characters. This is, of course, Flash Thompson Venom, not Eddie Brock, after the Clintar kind of purified and upgraded the symbiote. And then Mania is the cloned Venom symbiote that Flash Thompson released from its prison in the main Venom symbiote to save her. So, without further ado, let's fire me for that joke. Or we could just get on with the review. First, we're going to take a look at this guy. He is a re-release of a Build-A-Figure, but with some new accessories. He does now have wider joints than he used to. I think my other one has black joints on the arms. But the quality control on him is not great. He kind of is a little rough to move on the torso. This hand is kind of loose, and this foot is kind of loose. I didn't plan on selling my Build-A-Figure version anyway, but now I extra don't because I don't know if a hand or a foot is going to fall off. But I will be displaying him differently than the others. You see he's really cool. He's got a nice raised, spider symbol and everything. The paint seems pretty clean, even if a couple of the joints feel like they're going to just straight up fall off. I like the kind of little yellow eyes he's got. I always liked this look. It was a really cool kind of weird upgrade for Venom. It didn't last long, but I did like it. And he comes with 3 accessories. This giant kind of spike for his right arm. The only issue with it is it's really hollow. So if that side is sticking out, it's going to look really ugly. Not great on that front. But the other one is full. So this one's for the left arm, and it looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'll display with both or just one, but I'll display with at least one. And they just pop on the wrist. Pretty simple. Pretty easy. Pretty cool. And then, he's got an interchangeable head. I will be displaying him with this head, since this other head is from the Build-A-Figure. That's kind of a freakish head, don't you think? The big old teeths, and the bigger, slightly bigger eyes. More prominent, let's say that. So, the head pops off easily. And the new head, sorry, let me bring it closer to myself. Sometimes it's hard to put new parts on camera because I gotta lean forward to kind of make these reviews, but it goes on just dandy. Ugh. Pretty cool, and for the sake of completion, ta-da! Very nice. Alrighty, now let's move on to who you're all really here for, Mania. Very cool. She's kind of sharp. Like, you can see she's kind of got her spiky punk bracelets here, and they're like actually sharp. So when articulating her arms, maybe grip under them, because they will poke you. They'll poke you good. Keep that in mind. She's also got her spiky studded belt. It flops around a lot. I would have preferred if it was sculpted on. I also would have preferred if they were sculpted onto the wrists, even though it's not as floppy. Because, I mean, they did have to sculpt these new arms anyway. So why not just sculpt that on with it? I don't know. Maybe it's so that you can use it to cover the joint? I guess that makes sense. Sure. But there's no waist joint here, so I feel like that should be sculpted on. I would just prefer that than the flop. But I can see why some people would prefer it the other way around. You know, the spider symbol's painted all the way up into the top of her torso. She's got a good new head sculpt. Looking very nice. Clawed hands. Pretty cool. Also, a lot of new sculpting down here. And I like the purple they gave her. It's my favorite color, so I'm glad she's got a good bit of it. Of course, she's the figure that everyone's going to be picking up this 2-pack for the most part. There are probably also a lot of people that just missed the Space Venom when it came out that would like it now. She's really cool. Now, let's do articulation. Let's go back to Space Venom first. You've got up and down on the head. Pretty good up and down. Side to side. In and out on the arms. Rotation. Bicep swivel, single elbow bend, rotation on the wrist, as well as forward and back on the wrist. You kind of saw the ab crunch earlier. Waist, in and out on the legs, forward, but not really any back. Thigh swivel, double, as in knee bend. And then you've got rotation on the foot, and I don't want to do the forward and back on that one because it honestly does feel like it's going to break, but forward and back. With pecos on the bottom of the feet, but I can tell you from someone who's had the Build-A-Figure since it came out that he stands extremely well. Let's pop those arms down. See, look at that. That's not supposed to move like that. Okay, well, now let's go back to Mania. Got a rotation on the head, slight wobble. Forward and back. She was a little stiff there for a sec, but there we go. In and out on the arms. You've also got a rotation. It's kind of ratchety. Swivel. Then she has a double elbow bend. A lot of the times they don't give the ladies double elbow bends, but, you know, that's good. That's quite good. Very happy about that. And then, you know, rotation on the wrist, as well as forward and back on said wrists. So you've got side to side, forward and back, wobbly, all in the torso there, but nothing on the waist. In and out on the legs, forward, but not really any back. You've got a thigh swivel, you know, double knee bend, and you've also got an ankle pivot, and up and down on the feet, with pecos. Alright, now let's get into size comparisons. First up, here they are with the Spider-Man Beyond Ben Reilly. Pretty cool. He'll be just kind of a standard-sized male Marvel Legend figure. And I think they both look really good with him. That's pretty perfect, actually. Here is the Marvel Legends Amazon exclusive Agony from a 3-pack that Hasbro did. And I believe she was my last review. She's, you know, one of Venom's kiddos. So, that's pretty cool. I guess you could say Mania is kind of like her aunt, which is weird. Because Mania is kind of like high school age. And Agony is very clearly an adult. But yeah, I think they scale well together. Now here's the Riot Symbiote, another figure from that Amazon exclusive 3-pack, and another recent review. Yeah, I think this looks cool. You know, Riot doesn't have much more going for him other than size, so they really made him a big guy with the monster Venom body. I think it works out just fine, honestly. I like it. And last but not least, here they are with the SPDR Build-A-Figure. Yes, I also reviewed this Build-A-Figure relatively recently. I think it was one of my more popular reviews recently as well. As you can see, Mania and Venom look pretty good with her too. They're going to scale well with your modern Hasbro Marvel Legends, which is great. And I'm very happy about it. So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Mania and Venom Space Knight 2-pack from Hasbro Marvel Legends? I'm pretty happy with it. Even though I already have a Venom Space Knight, you know, he's got new accessories and a new head. So if you missed out on that Space Knight Build-A-Figure, he's going to be good to get. Mine has some quality control issues, but I can't guarantee that everyone's will be like that. I haven't watched any reviews on this set, So I can't tell you if anyone else had those complaints, you know? I like to go into these kind of with virgin eyes these days. So I don't watch as many reviews as I used to. Usually only on ones I know I can't afford. It's basically the only kind of review I watch now. But I think Mania is pretty good. Just don't get poked when you articulate her. You know, the belt thing is really a personal preference. I can see why a lot of people would like it kind of free like that. But, I mean, the new sculpting on her, I think, is pretty good. And the paint is pretty clean on both. Is it worth $50? You know what? Yeah, I'm going to say yes. Assuming the quality control is better on yours than it was on my Venom. I think so. I mean, that's kind of on there. But, I mean, they gave the Venom new accessories. Mania is a figure I've been wanting for a long time. I'm so glad they finally made her. And yeah, I am very happy with this 2-pack, especially since I'm a huge Spider-Man and Venom fan. But that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll be seeing you all next time. Bye for now.